Hi, I'm Michelle. Welcome to my homeschool channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what we're going to be doing for the 2020-2021 homeschool year. I have a 7-year-old daughter who is about to go into year 3, which is the equivalent of second grade in the US. And we're obviously UK homeschoolers. We homeschool all year round, but we tend to start and finish our homeschool year in line with the start of the school year. Does that actually make any sense what I just said? I don't know. Let me explain that again. So the UK school year runs from September till around maybe like June time. I think that's when they normally break up. But we don't do it like that. We just homeschool all the way year round. Like for us, it's like a lifestyle thing. We don't we take breaks and holidays when we want and when we feel like it and when it makes sense for us. We don't do it in line with the school year, but we start in September like the school year, and then we end when we want to end. So roughly we go from September through to August, but we break as we see fit throughout. That's probably way too long explanation, but that's what we do. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to share with you our curriculum choices, the programs that we're going to be using. I'm going to start with math. And the reason why I'm starting with math, because actually, I asked her, I always involved her in our curriculum choice. And I was like, is there anything you want to do less of, you're not happy with, anything you want to do more of? And she said she would like to do more math. That's what she said. So these are the programs that we've chosen. So, and I say programs because it is more than one. We're actually going to be doing a continuation of what we did last year. So last year we fell in love with. We love this series, a homeschool favorite, Life of Fred. So for those of you who've never heard of Life of Fred, I don't know where you've been if you haven't heard of it. But for those of you who've never heard of Life of Fred, basically Life of Fred is a literature-based math program. The elementary series comprises of 10 books. They're all hard copy books. They're designed to be non-consumable, which for me is great. So because I've got another student coming up in the future, the fact that you don't writing these books means that they are there to be used by other children. So if you've got more than one student, this might be a good choice for you. So they're essentially a storybook. So they're different from your traditional math books. They're very worksheet light, and they are storybooks. So you read, each book has roughly 18 to 19 chapters. And every family uses the Life of Fred series differently. Some people just read it here and there. Others read it once a week or a couple of times a week. My daughter's so into this series. She loves the story. She loves the character Fred and his doll Kingy. She thinks this math series is hilarious. We both often laugh out loud going through this series. So we do this every day. So she gets through roughly a book a month, there, give or take, and obviously we have holidays and whatever. So last year we got through the first 7 books of Life of Fred, and that's apples through to farming. So we've got the remaining 4 books to go through, and those are Goldfish, Honey, Ice Cream, and Jelly Beans. In its basic form, these books focus on multiplication and division. However, they are packed full of so much math presented in a story form, in a really fun and a really engaging way for children. It's kind of hard to explain Life of Fred. You kind of have to experience them, but you can either use them as a standalone curriculum, which does work really well for some people, or you can use them as a supplement. And we use them as a primary curriculum alongside something else. So we'll be doing these. And then this book, which we've already started, is Math Lessons for a Living Education Level 3. So last year we did Level 2. and we got through level 2 and almost half of this, not quite half, almost half of this one. So these together will make up our 2020-2021 math curriculum. Now, if we finish these, I anticipate, because she roughly does a book a month, that we're essentially going to finish these early, like in January. We could do September through to January, we would have finished these, and this book will probably finish roughly around the same time. Maybe will take us a little bit longer, I don't know, but we'll see how we go. There's no pressure, we'll get through them when we get through them. But because we're likely to finish them before and still have several months left of the school year, of year 3 second grade, still have that left, we could just move into the year 4 series of math lessons for a living education. But to be honest, I don't think I'm going to continue with it. Not because I don't love it, because we've really enjoyed it, but it has been a great complement to Life of Fred. And then once the Life of Fred series is finished, I think we're going to change direction. So this is a math program I bought last year. We haven't used it. Well, I tell a lie. We've dipped in it and we liked it, but to add that in with what we were already doing was too much. I give us a 30-minute slot every day for math, and this would have taken us over, and it just wasn't necessary. So we are going to do, when we finish those, so maybe next year, if we finish those and we haven't got any math to do, we will move on to do the Learn Math Fast system. Now, this just focuses on the basics. So it does addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Did I say that? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and place value. So that's mainly what this book, there's some other bits, but that's in the main what this book essentially is all about. And I think it will be useful to go back over everything we've done today and just do review. It introduces different strategies that maybe she didn't come across in Life of Fred or in Math Lessons for a Living Education. This is definitely more of a mastery based program. So the idea is that we'll go through everything in these books and we'll make sure when we finish those that she's definitely mastered all the concepts through to long multiplication and long division before moving on to anything else. So we're going to work with these books. In addition to that, when we're doing that book, I also got book 2 as well, if we fit, if needed. But also in addition to that, I got these Math Mammoths Blue series. So what these are again just operations I think it's good for her to master before going into the year 4 work. So just to make sure she's got she's very solid on time, which she is up until a point, and I just want to make sure there's no gaps. So just make sure that she's very solid on time, money, and this and the metric system. So those are, she's not going to do these every day. Don't look at these and be like, what? That's a lot of maths, but she's not going to do them every day. We'll rotate these. So say maybe on a Monday she'll do this one, on Tuesday she'll do this one, on Wednesday she'll do this one, and on Thursday and Friday we'll play games. So that's our math. Oh no, I forgot something. So because multiplication is a big focus for us this year, we shall also be using Flash Math. This game I found was recommended on a homeschool group I'm a part of. So homeschool WhatsApp group I'm a part of, and this was recommended by another mummy on there. And it's basically a math memory game, a fun way to learn your math facts. Instead of doing the whole kind of boring drill and kill, it just adds a fun element to it. And this mum, so you get You get a little timer. This is just so the Flash Math comes in 2 sets, 2 levels. You've got the lower level, which are your lower multiplication facts. So that is, I think it's your 2s through to 5s, as well as 10 and 11 are included in the lower ones. And then this is your upper facts. So your 6s. There you go. I think this has all of, no, that's how to play. But it's your 6 through to 12. So minus 10 and 11. So 6, 7, 8, 9 and 12 are included in these. Is that right? Yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure that is right. These are all jumbled up because they've been playing with them. And this nice little game that in 6 minutes a day you can learn your multiplication tables. So you get the little timer, the child turn it round, the child gets 3 minutes to look through. Like you might give her, you know, I might give her the 6s, and so she gets 3 minutes to look through the 6s, memorize as many of them as she can, and then we turn the timer back over, and for 3 minutes I ask her, you know, I call out the numbers. I might say 7 times 6. What's 7 times 6? And so she should be able to answer 42, and so on and so forth. And that's how that. So in 6 minutes a day, I think that'd be a great way to practice alongside some other things, other games that we have, other games and stories that we have for mastering our multiplications, which will be our main focus this year.